Good morning, folks. No time to waste today. We've got an article that is going to help teach us a major lesson about the sun. We've also got a rare earthquake and more to watch for, but let's begin over at spaceweathernews.com. We're finding the last 24 hours on our star as yet another quiet bit of rotation. We have absolutely no solar flares as the large sunspot group has all but given up. Earth facing quiet, flawless victory. Just the most minor plasma excitements within the penumbral courtyard of the group itself, not able to escape, and neither are the plasma filaments dancing around the limbs. Solar wind here. This is an excellent way to note the difference between intensified streams as they impact and intensified streams that find stability. This one has steadied at fairly significant intensity, which keeps the KP off the floor, but the stability also keeps Earth's magnetic field from being too disrupted. Most interesting quake of the last day was a full magnitude point lower than the largest rumble, but in Western Australia, this is just not the kind of thing you see every day, and it was the most significant of the last 24 hours. As you watch one coronal hole system depart on the north, note the return of the southern opening. IMF and kinetic alpha waves begin their effects tomorrow, with another solar wind stream intensification expected by the end of the week, and it is expected to be a little stronger as well. Top story today is a ground-level enhancement analysis of a strong solar storm that occurred in 2005. They say that during this event, airline passengers could have received around 75 millisieverts dose, which is somewhere between the closest resident to Fukushima's initial exposure and a 6-month stay on the ISS. Ouch. But as 2005 was a solar minimum year, and I happen to know that late summer that year delivered even bigger solar flares, I went searching and found a NASA article resounding similar sentiments, saying that despite it being a declining phase to solar minimum, it was still as active in major flares and geomagnetic storms as the year 2000, the sunspot maximum. This is key. Sunspots will wax and wane, but when they wane, they don't go away altogether. And despite long-term trends, at any given time the sun can present a monster and barely budge the longer-term charts. You just can't sleep on the star. Anyway, more of winter from down under as we just got done reporting their record cold last week. Now, portions of the region are breaking their snowfall records as well. By the way, if you thought Bates' whistle blow on NOAA changing temperature data was rough, wait till you see what Australia did to their records. I'm flabbergasted. Anyway, it's not like the US is immune to a bit of chill even in the warmest month of the year for this part of the globe. 10-day forecast shows similar departures from average temperature, and indeed these include record cold events like this one in St. Cloud, Minnesota. So to review, the sunspot cycles are long-term and pretty reliable, but on any given Sunday the Browns can beat the Steelers. Trust me, I've watched it happen despite 20-point spreads and me painting my face black and gold. And that's why we play the game, because at any moment we can be reminded of how a powerful system can just come out of nowhere. Right now we've got wind maps and shots of our star to close. We'll do it all again tomorrow, right here, but right now it's 4:55 a.m. in the new Valley of the Sun. Eyes open, no fear. Be safe, everyone.